The following video is proudly presented by MightyOxTrading. All information contained in this video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not financial or investment advice. I just realized my mic wasn't working, so everything I just said was not heard. Good morning, Chris. So let me quickly go back through that. ES overnight, about 30 points of range. NQ, about 150 points of range, 140 ticks of range on copper. Gold free falling since Monday. Has fallen 70 points. It's down the 26 points of range this morning. Well, since open. UltraBond about 1.5 of range, kind of up and down. Crude oil. About 3 points of range. Natural gas looking at about 180 ticks of range. So that's where we sit. Now that people can actually hear me, that's a good thing, I guess. Of course, maybe some people prefer if I was silent. No. Tried trading last evening, down on 2 different accounts, so have to recover. And so that's where we sit now. And the NQ's been coming up nicely overnight, or well, I shouldn't say overnight, it's recently. Up, down, up, there. This would have might have stopped me out. Very rangy there. This signal would have been excellent. Are getting a short signal there on NQ, not an area that I like it. Possible going into a range. See what it does here. NQ. Oop, yep. There's a long signal. Maybe this was just a quick pullback. What account do I want to try and take this on? That's the question at this point. Me and Quant Tower are fighting. I hate that. I'm not going to take that because I wasn't prepared. I need to switch over to the Apex account here. That's good. It's pulling back anyway. Hey, how you doing, man? Welcome. Early morning, and I'm here stumbling through. Having the wrong account connected. I hate having 3 different rhythmic IDs. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Three rhythmic IDs, 2 platforms, and a partridge in a pear tree. Okay. There's the Apex account. And now, if I decide I want to take this, this is still kind of rangy. Came up here, hit that third band, bounce down. So, we'll see where it goes. How's the trading going? I'm going to be muting on and off as I eat breakfast. Only takes me a few minutes to eat. Speaking of the UltraBond, the UltraBond's made a nice move up here in the last half hour or so, pulling back now. It was a nice little move up. UltraBond's been hanging at lows it hasn't seen since early 2019. Y'all are hearing me, right? I believe that's true for the paid version. I'm running the free version. Don't have the budget right now to add anything yet to subscriptions or paying for stuff, unfortunately. I'm almost, but yeah, for the paid version, yes, that works. I don't know about the copy trading, the trade copying. I mean, I never tested it. I'm not sure how good it is. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it. But yeah, I've seen proof that you can have multiple rhythmic IDs active. Yeah. So NQ pulling back here. See if it gets back below that SMA line, sends a short signal. Make some money from trading so I can buy more stuff for trading. Good morning, Matt. Welcome. Happy Friday. Market's still kind of stagnant right here, right now. Right here, right now. Sounds like a song. Came up nicely though when I wasn't. I'm still waking up here, and when it sent that long signal, and that would have given us 30 points. Now it's just kind of sitting there. UltraBond, those are the pullback, heading up. Gold is just sitting there as well. Yes, it was. Jerome Powell really knows how to make a entrance. Russell sending a short signal there. Russell's always, well, I should say always. Russell often seems to be out in front. I gotta look at that, see how often that happens. Crude, short signal as well. But me and Crude still aren't getting along real well, even though I did chart it out last week and it was all good. I gotta come up with a new strategy for the TCP because I'm in danger of blowing it. Gold trying to pop up here, but I don't really like where that's at right now. And Q staying above that SMA line. Gold trying to pop up. Kind of stagnant. Let's see. I don't think there's any big news today. Let's go look though. Financial juice. Canadian retail sales at 8:30 Eastern. I have no idea how much that moves the market. It's marked as red on financial juice. And Canadian core, Canadian PPI. At 9:45, U.S. S&P services and manufacturing and composite. At 10:30, somebody speaks. At 11:35, Yellen speaks. Gold coming back down now. So it'll pop up and then possibly short. Recent low when it was pulling back here, 1935.5. We're at 1936.3. NQ popping up there. Nice 15-point candle out of the blue. Breakfast is done. So, now we're ready to rock and roll. If the market lets me rock and roll. Just got to take those old records off the shelf. Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time rock and roll. Getting supplements. Everybody's so quiet this morning. We're about 6 minutes away from the top of the hour. See if that gets the market moving. So far, nothing exciting happening here. Not sure if we're going to, with that big sell-off yesterday, not sure if we're going to see a slower moving day today. There's copper popping. A popping copper. Not that big, it's 5 ticks. Gold trying to send a long signal there now as well. Everything's kind of moving up right now. There's a move on NQ, ES, Crude. Gold sending us a long signal there. Try to see if I can get in on the bid. Filled. Now still even on the bid I got filled. A ticket slippage. Oh yeah, I need a stop loss. Set it to there. 1 full point. Actually be below this one here, I think. No. This one. Basically back down to the SMA line. I'll give it that much space. And it looks like it wants to come down. Yep. All of a sudden so it's showing short signals on NQ. Oops. Made the chart go away. Forget the... there we go. Sorry about the flashing. Now we have an always on top. Looks like this wants to come down and stop me out. But we'll see. It stops right at the SMA line, basically. And Q popping back up after just a quick dip under the SMA line. Tight bands there, about 15, 16 points apart. Ooh, big, nice move there. 7 points. Oh, 15 points. Whoa, all of a sudden burst up. Rise up. Rise up and be counted. It's a third band pulled back. Oh, there was a nice move on gold. We'll continue. Will it head up? Find out all this and more in the next. Oh, sorry. But popped up to 1938. Which have been 40 ticks. Oh yeah, 40 ticks. Yeah, that'd be nice. 4 ticks in the profit. Back to my starting point, though now struggling to get above this recent resistance. Love to see it get up to like 38.4. This is the recent high after the sell-off, but maybe it looks like maybe I should have just taken what it gave me there for a couple of quick ticks because it's close to stopping me out now. Yep, stopped out. So that didn't work. Good start to the morning as we hit 8 o'clock. And NQ laughs at me. As if I had taken this long here, which would have been against my trading plan. I won't take it off a signal that just hit the upper band. But it would have worked. It's gone 25 points. So for 1 in the morning. Looks like gold wants to come down now. I didn't grab that short signal, and I probably should have. It looks like that's going to be the better signal. I shouldn't have probably went against. I mean, we had this big down move, and it looked like it was trying to grind back up, maybe fill that gap. But overall, the trend is down, so maybe I shouldn't have tried to go long there at all. But we'll wait for our next opportunity. Yep. So that move on gold now. So came up here basically double topped and then fell. Short position here would have been good. In there. Yeah, already gone down 16 ticks. Would have given me 20, we'll see. Well, mistake on my part there. Kappa and Ultra. Ultra pulling back a little bit. Yep, so Crude there would have given me the 2 points on the downside. So, oops. Looks like it wants to continue its sell-off. I believe it's actually making a new low of the day as we speak. It's getting close. Low of the day so far. 31.8. It's down to 33.8, so 2 points away. And Q butting up its high, against its high of the day. Can it burst through the high here that happened? Oops, that's S&P. I hate it when I blow up the wrong chart. Same notion though. The high of the day occurred on the London Open candle. 13,760. We're at 13,753 now. Just hit 58. So it's trying to get up above that high. Has a huge gap to fill if it wants to head up. 500 points. Oops. Wake up, everybody. You're all very quiet. You don't need to be really quiet. I am not hunting rabbits. Also, if you wouldn't mind hitting that like button for me, I would appreciate it. Those of you here from YouTube. Continues to help the YouTube algorithm figure out that this channel is a good channel. Pull back here in NQ now. Crude oil coming down. Kind of like that there. As so is the natural gas futures. Watching, waiting. Sitting on the dock of the bay. I couldn't trade while sitting on the dock of the bay. I'd be afraid of dropping the computer in the water. I have no idea what I'm talking about. NQ still stagnant. Gold trying to pop back up. Big 17 tick candle there. Russell's been grinding up nicely since that signal. Gold sending the long signal there, but I'm hesitant to go long on it. It's below the SMA line anyway. Be a while before we get a viable signal here. Copper sending signals that copper's, I don't know. Like copper's been in a nice uptrend, but this recent chart here is kind of ugly. Over and Q sending a short signal there. It's an interesting spot for it. They have an uptrending bottom band. The SMA line's starting to flatten out. Just not 100% sure about it. Especially since the NQ's overall recent direction for the last 2 hours or so has been up. Over the weekend, I plan on charting out the longer time frame moves. 15-minute chart on NQ. Like, look at this beautiful short signal at the start of that move yesterday. That would have been beautiful. Especially since it also gave me everything I was looking for right before it. I feel like maybe a higher time frame with a bigger stop with 1 micro or 2 micros might be able to save my TCP. I gotta chart it out. 1 hour chart. It's even better, I think. But I gotta look. Better if you're using some common sense. Don't go against the trend, especially on a higher time frame. Definitely need a wide stop. Like here, this short signal would have been excellent, but we would have had a pullback first. Of course, yesterday would have been good. I'm gonna work on that this weekend on multiple assets and see what I can get. As you know, I'm not a fan of micros, but on the TCP, especially if you're close to blowing it, that's what you almost have to do. And thing is, that's kind of amazing. Let's say I'd taken this first short signal yesterday. I would have got in at 0.95 and could have rode down. This has been a $600 move just for the micro. Terry, it's MCL. Very welcome, Terry. We're still stagnant here on NQ. Kind of a boring morning so far. That move on gold was the best move. NQ is trying to send another long signal there. Nice move up. Previous high here is 758. Can it break through to the other side? It's hit 757 on this 10-point candle. We're in on here. I got in late because I hesitated. Got in about 2 points late. Oh, I need a stop loss. Moving nicely there. It's up to the high. We're in the high of the day, so we got to be careful. Yep, it's pulling back. It hit that third band. Crap. I didn't notice that. This could be a reversal now. Nope, so far so good. Yeah, beautiful. There we go. Up, pulling back there. Hit a high of 68. We can continue pushing up. In 69. There's 70. I'm out there. The only reason I pulled out that quick, and it's probably going to continue to go, but this is a constantly trailing drawdown. So if it it would hurt me if it pulled all the way back. That was a winner, chicken dinner. Let me see here. Find my stats. Not that big of a winner, unfortunately. About $135 winner. I mean, it is pulling back, so maybe I got out at the right time. But I was $100 negative. I'm $35 positive. So does deserve that. Yeah. ELT. I'm earn and trade is my number one. But I don't know. I'm just cursed with the Gauntlet account. I have two accounts on Earn to Trade: a funded TCP, which I've been struggling on, and then a Gauntlet account that I've had for months that I have not passed. It's like it's cursed. So I did grab an Apex account, and just working that now, giving the Earn to Trades a little bit of a break, try to figure things out. But yeah, I definitely prefer end-of-day drawdown. Although that said, once you get to the actual live account on Earn to Trade, you have to deal with it end-of-day drawdown there as well. So, see gold coming down again. Did just hit a new low of the day. This would have been a great. That was in NQ, but this would have been a great signal as well. I did get out at the right time though. At least for there. But if you look here, oops. Yeah, I hate it when I blow up the wrong chart. I do that so often. If I had taken this long signal way back here and just held through the move, it was a little bit of a down move, we could have got 30 points, which is what I'm normally looking for this kind of time of day. Now, what spooked me about this trade, and was the fact that it was constantly riding and hitting that third Bollinger Band, which often means reversal. So, and plus we were making new highs of the day, and you don't know whether or not where and that's going to stop. So. So 1 for 2 now today with a slight profit. I'll take that. Probably not going to trade the TCP today. I need to come up with a new strategy for that or something. Just until I can pull it back. Oh, gold's now barcoding but with big candles. UltraBond made a nice move up there. That was a 12 tick candle, and it's up another 8, 9 ticks since. Looks like NQ is just had a little bit of a pullback there, maybe trying to continue to head on its journey up. Agriculture overnight. Wow, look at soybeans overnight. Or this morning, actually. Wow. It's a huge move up for soybeans. Corn moved up. Soybean meal down. Huh. That's soybean oil. So, one up, one down. Interesting. BTC is still middling around 40,500. And poor Netflix. Or should I say, poor Netflix shareholders. Waiting for our next opportunity. Gold up to the SMA line. Signal there on gold. Trying to head up. I don't like it there, and right now, honestly, I don't like anything long on gold because the gold does not seem like it wants to go long. That's the long and short of it. Yes, I realize my jokes are falling flat today. But as my loyal viewers, you're supposed to laugh anyway. Oops. Still hanging there, gold. So since the bottom here, gold has popped back up about, only about 4 points. So that's a nice pop up. Oh wow, look at that candle. So quite the pop up. It hit 1930.1 and it's popped all the way up to 1935.6. So over 5 points in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8 minutes. But maybe gold got offended when I said I won't take it long. Yes. And there's NQ making a new high of the day. So, I honestly, obviously I got a little, I blew up the wrong chart again. How many times am I going to say that today? I got a little scared when it pulled back here, but obviously it would have been good to keep off that long there. It's going up 56, 66, 76, 25 points. Now they just pull back. There's a big wick. But 25 points would have been nicer than the 8 points that I got. Gold's still trying to convince me it wants to go up. Excellent, Matt. You've been killing it lately. You're doing a great job. Now, don't be thinking like that, Matt. First of all, we all have bad trading days. Everybody, nobody goes green 100% of the time. But don't be thinking negative. We tend to materialize the way we think. And yes, I know I rant and rave and get mad and get upset and all that as well. So I need to practice what I preach. But still, well, you should set yourself a max loss. Apparently, there's someone posted in the Earn and Trade Discord. I don't think it'll work for us that are using multiple accounts, but I'm not sure. There's a piece of software that'll lock you out of NinjaTrader if you hit a certain drawdown on the day. You can, obviously you can set whatever you want it to be, and it'll actually lock you out of NinjaTrader for the rest of the day. But I don't know how it works if you have multiple accounts. I don't know if it locks you out of just that account. I have no idea how it works. I did not click on the link. But if you're interested, it's in the off topic. I think. Oh, good. ELT, how does it work? Does it lock you out of every account, or just the account that you have hit the low on? 11-point pullback here at NQ. Are you guys hearing my fan noise at all? It's actually gotten warm here, so I have a fan running, but I want to make sure fan noise doesn't come through the stream. Cool. I think that'll be that could be a help. Obviously, I don't have money for that software either, but will one day. I know there's been days that I was just absolutely determined to get back to green, that I just should have stopped trading. We are seeing short signals here, but I don't like it here. We have an uptrending SMA line, we still have an uptrending bottom band. This is a 9-point candle off that first short signal, though, so that could have been a quick scalp. ES also sending a signal here. Let's see how its chart looks. Same, just about the same. It's a good idea, Matt. So, off that short signal, has gone 15 points. Let's see if it bounces here, or if I was an idiot for not taking that. Has been uptrending for quite a while. We've had some pullbacks on the way. Pullback there, slight pullback there, slight pullback there. So is this another slight pullback, or is this the end of the up and heading on down? Heading on down the road. I wonder how many people I drive away with by occasional attempts to sing. I might have like 100,000 YouTube followers by now if I didn't do that. And if there's a little bit of a bounce now, does it bounce all the way back up? These are the questions we ask ourselves. What is the meaning of life? And will it bounce back up? So gold finally did decide to send a good long signal. This would have been a good signal, and the better signal that the trust to take would have been after it got above the SMA line there. And you can see it's bounced big time. 5 points up. So actually from this bottom to the top here, it's bounced 10 full points. Oh, big move down there on NQ. So I should have taken that short signal. 12 points down. Morning, John. Doing okay? How are you doing? How's the trading going? Wait for our next opportunity. Do have a little bit of an announcement to make. For those of you that have been visiting my evening streams over on ShareVision, I will no longer be streaming to ShareVision unless something changes. Yesterday they announced new rules for the getting payment to be for their thing. Just less than 2 months ago, they enticed me to come over there and stream, promising $50 a stream as long as I had 30 followers, got 30 views, and did at least an hour of streaming. And yesterday they announced new rules that in order to get paid, you need 10,000 followers on YouTube. I have no idea why anyone would want to stream on ShareVision if you have 10,000 followers on YouTube. Big move down here on NQ. I don't know. What asset, John? It looks like everything's heading down right now. All the indices. So evening streams are going away. I will probably, what I'm going to do is I'll probably do 2 evenings a week on YouTube and Twitch. But for now, I'm not, unless they decide to change it back once I tell them I'm quitting them, no more ShareVision. Yeah, as long as they pay me for March, that's fine. They owe me about $1,200 based on the old rules. So as long as they pay me, I'll be happy. I mean, it sucks because I was looking forward to that money each month. But, that's fine. I mean, their platform's still horrible, and they act like, and it's not ready for prime time, and they want prime time streamers there, big following. No one's gonna go there. This chat doesn't even auto scroll. Good morning, Andrew. How are you today? Doing all right. No complaints. Except for missing the short. But that went against my trading plan, so I mean I can't be too mad at myself, but been a nice one to catch. Well, now we're kind of settling out again, sideways. We're about 45 minutes from the cash open. Yeah, John, I'm probably gonna do like 2 nights a week. I'm not gonna do full 5 nights like I was in share version, but I'm thinking maybe Sundays and Tuesdays or something like that. I'm not. They go definitely do Sunday because Sunday seems to be the most active night of the week. In price movement, after the weekend, everything's opening up. I'm not sure which other day. I mean, honestly, the 10 streams a week there was getting a little. Uh, Word I'm looking for, a little exhausting. I'm not sure exhausting is the right word. Just it was hard to balance everything. So this is, I mean, I hate losing the income opportunity. It just means I need to get this trading thing moving in the right direction, so I'm getting income from that. No. Last week, the meeting was about trying to get me to promote their new. They're going to be running a trading contest, and they wanted me to help them promote it. So yeah, it really feels like a slap in the face. Obviously, I was big enough and more important enough for them to ask me to promote their new contest, and then yesterday she sends me the new rules. That really it felt like a slap in the face. Hello, Ace. Nice, Ace. I swear, Ace rolls out of bed and gets 2 points. This is a beautiful move down here, selling off again. So I'm trying not to rock the boat too much until they pay me for March. Once they pay me for March, I'm probably going to rock the boat a little bit. I definitely understand that feeling. NQ's dropped 50 points since that short signal. ES since the short signals dropped 8 points. 8 points. Russell heading down as well. Crude heading up. Gold's kind of sideways now. That would be nice because I have every check mark now, or actually, I'll have the 3 out of 4 as of like Monday. Only thing lagging for monetization on YouTube now is the amount of subscribers. Gold came down to the SMA line. I have thought about creating a TikTok account. UltraBond coming down. Oh. I don't want to get in trouble like Ross Cameron. I agree. I mean, I don't want, I don't want to present any type of a false image, and I'm not gonna buy subscribers like a certain other streamer who has like 70,000 subscribers, but went up by like 10,000 in a week suspiciously. Um, Gold pulled back here and sending another long. We're squeezing there. Crude oil pulling back. My biggest boosts in subscribers have come when CFT's promoted me. He has loyal people. That's not surprising, Andrew. I mean, it's not like TikTok's the first place for stupidity. I mean, before TikTok became famous, YouTube had to shut people down for eating Tide Pods. We're watching actually we're watching ES. Oops. Watching NQ here, come back up to the SMA line. First sign of life here in the last half hour. Long signal firing, definitely don't like it there. Yep, just kind of pulled back. So I knew I didn't like it there. Gold and UltraBond. Crude pit will be opening here in just a second. Gold looking like maybe it wants to come back down. Send a short signal there. Possibly a second one firing here. We'll watch it. I will say though, as well, I mean, I don't think I ever want to get as big as like TBM, just because I do like the fact that right now at least I can still talk to everybody. You know, it's not a madhouse of conversation. I can keep up with the conversation. But getting monetized would be nice. Oops, sorry, got distracted. Big move down there on copper. Gold still trying to head down. And crude shot down for a second as the crude desk opened, but popped right back up. There's that short signal, second short signal on gold. Trying to decide. Trying to decide if I want to go short here or not. It is into the below that third band. Then that gives me pause, but that can sometimes happen. You can see we were squeezing here. Bands were not far apart at all. It's pulling back a bit here. It's popping up, popping fresh dough. I'm glad I didn't jump in there because it's popped back up just a few ticks. And Q's riding its SMA. Copper big move down, followed by a rebound. Thank you for that reminder, Ace. Well, I hesitated too much. I should have jumped in there. With a beautiful move down. I gotta stop this hesitation stuff. So we'll kind of watch that and learn. How much did it reverse? If I had gotten in there with no slippage, 36.4 up to 37.3, so it would have been near a 1 point stop. So I don't know. See how far this goes. Probably go like 10 points down. NQ, trying to send a long signal here, as is ES. Oh, look at the move down here on Crude all of a sudden. Darn. Long signal firing ES. Just trying to fire an NQ. I don't like the spot. But we got first one way back here. That's already going up 2 points. The A, or as I call it, the A special. Thank you, John. NQES, sending those longs. So, that move on gold did not go very far. 3 points, though. Oh boy. This is where we get into the whole conundrum. Is this a pullback of this short, or is this a move back up? We are about 22 minutes from the bell. Up, pull back. Now looks like we're barcoding again, or maybe coming back down. Low of this move earlier, 13,710. SG Avatar, if you're here, thank you for subscribing. If not, I'll just say thank you for subscribing on Discord. Feel free to say hi in the chat. So as we're talking about subscribers here a bit ago, oops, I'm going to have to turn Nightbat back on Twitch. It's third spammer from Twitch today. As we're talking about subscribers, I picked up 2 today. Thank you both. A Folly John, if you're still here, thank you for subscribing. Oh, yep. NQ just dumped down as I was looking at subscribers. So that long signal was a fake out. It consolidated and moving further down. What's our low of the day now? Our low of the day, still got about 100 points until the low of the day. So it's got a long way to fall if it wants to go there. We could schedule that webinar, Ace. So we're about 19 minutes until the bell. Something's gotta come absolutely look delicious for me to take it here this close to the bell. So let's kind of watch and wait, watch the price action. See what TradingView's telling us. ES did send me a fresh short signal there. I kind of wish I had looked there. That's gone down 3 points. I need to have an ES and a Russell chart ready too, I think. Because sometimes they send me the signals that NQ doesn't. Uh-oh, does Ace have a secret identity? Little bit of a pop up there on NQ. About 10 points. Or is he? That's it. Now I need to do background checks on all my subscribers to see who they really are. Kind of, so popped up a little bit there and then popped right back down. Be interesting to see what we get at the open. Obviously, the market's in a sell-off mood, but it did come up throughout the night. It's about mid-range. 5-minute chart has plenty of room on the Bollingers. Plenty of room everywhere. I hate it when people sell their things. But do we have like a handful of aces now, or? Good morning, RJ. Uh, Looks like Terry said a little bit ago he's off YouTube now, whoever this guy is. Got to have an ace in the hole. How many ace jokes can I come up with here? Another little pop up here on NQ. Copper's just outright bleeding out as well. Ace, get out of my sleeve. That's weird. I'll laugh at my own jokes if no one else is going to. I am not commenting on that at all. UltraBond up and down. Oh, he sounds interesting. I don't know anyone who breaks in this song during his stuff. NQ trying once again to pop up. 9-point candle there. 9-point candle. Double long signal there on NQ. But we're like 6 minutes on the bell, so we are going to totally 100% ignore that. As we prepare for the open. So I take it I should not start yelling and singing and saying how good I am. Not a way to win subscribers and influence people. Speaking of influencing people, I do want to thank everyone for joining me this morning. Last day of the week. Happy to have you here. If you're here from YouTube, I would really appreciate hitting that thumbs up button. I noticed that when I get a lot of thumbs up, the YouTube algorithm recommends me more. So that whole thing is true. Of course, I think I'll get more subscribers too if I was having a little bit more success in trading, but I'm working on that as well. But anyway, if you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up button, I would really appreciate it. Remember, no more share vision in the evenings, no more evening streams there. I will start adding a couple of evening streams on YouTube each week, probably Sundays and I'm thinking Tuesdays. I'll ponder that this weekend. I am in Decatur, Illinois. most uh, most Canadians I've met are very, very nice. DNQ continuing to pop up here. So maybe I should have taken that long. Was not a place I would normally take a long, but it popped up 20 points. We'll switch over to our 5 and 1 minute charts on ES and NQ to watch the open. See what happens here. See what transpires. By the way, short signals here on the 5 minute chart would be beautiful as well. 50-point drop there. We're 1 minute from the bell. Sorry, probably getting a lot of fan noise there. Apologize. There's the bell. Oh, I gotta take that out of Nightbot. Oops. So I'll do that here in a minute. So far, down 10 points on NQ, down 4 points on ES. Popping back up green on NQ. 13, 15 points. ES still red. $16 points now NQ, but ES staying red by 2 points right now. Not a blow your top off type of open so far. 9 back down, beaten it, and now we turn red on NQ. So indecisive open so far. Got a doji candle, or did have a doji candle on NQ. Oh, quick move down there. 21 points on this 1 minute candle. Hey, Imad. How you doing, buddy? Wondering where you were. You missed me ranting about share vision. You missed me making 2 trades, 1 winner, 1 loser. You missed Ace getting his 2 points. And you missed us talking about a crazy Canadian also named Ace. I think that's about the summary of the stream so far. Oh, and NQ's been up and down for some good moves. Yep, here we go. Now we got some long momentum. 30 points now. Big 40-point candle here. Just trying to break the high of the day. All of a sudden, nice burst up. ES only up 1.25 right now. High of the day was 13,781 about an hour ago. Trying to get above there, 77. Last minute of this 5-minute candle. Up, we have a pullback here, about 15 points. Big pullback here. So it got close to the high of the day and then pulled back. And pretty big pullback. For almost 50 points over the last 2 minutes. Big drop. So in 2 minutes, it's dropped from 777 down to 700. 70 points in the last 2 minutes. ES dropping like a rock as well here. Popping back up. Let's check what everything else is doing. Gold made a nice move up after making a nice move down. It was a 14 tick move down, now heading back up. Bounce off the SMA line. Been a good move to catch. Copper trying to head up. UltraBond is kind of stuck in a range. All sending a long signal there. Kind of like it there, honestly. I have an oil chart here. I do not have an oil chart. Crap. By the time I get an oil chart, I won't have. I'll miss the move. Doesn't mean I can't get one from later. There's my crude. I always forget which month we're in. I think it's M. Yeah, there it is. It's kind of topsy-turvy here. Topsy-turvy. Crude bumped up a few ticks there off that long signal. And NQ up, down, left, right, AB start. Your guess is as good as mine, Ace. I mean, it looks like it wants to head short. Yeah, down it goes is now where we're looking. That was a 76.5-minute candle. And I'm thinking we're going to head down. ES at a new low in the day. I just noticed that. NQ not there yet. This is on the 15-minute chart. So since the start of the open, ES is down 21 points. Gold coming up just like ES is coming. I mean, NQ is coming down. Hey, Burl, how you doing? The Russell looks the most confused of the bunch. Yep. Up and down so far. I'm up $35 on the Apex account. Grabbing a short here on the Gauntlet account. I'll show my chart in a minute. So I set a stop. Ignore the fact that my chart is a Heikin-Ashi. I'm not actually using that, at least not here. Don't come back up for me already. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. See, this is why I don't enter on when it's trending. Oh, there we go. Come back down. Come back down. Yeah. That. Oh, whatever. Whoa. Oh, what just happened? What the heck just happened? That should not have happened. Aw, man. Oh, I got stopped out. Oh, yeah, I forgot about news. Yeah, that was wonderful of me. I'm an idiot. Try to enter in a trend and forget the news is going to pop it. And I am just getting so frustrated. I cannot get positive momentum going, and I'm really starting to wonder. I am really starting to wonder. And it popped up and nailed me and then went right back down. Okay, so I'm not going to try and get into trends anymore. You know, I tried to play it off this 15-minute chart. The news was, give me a second, U.S. S&P manufacturing PMI, actual 59.7, the forecast was 58. S&P services PMI flash, actual 54.7, forecast was 58. And the U.S. S&P composite PMI flash, actual 55.1, the forecast was 57.9. I have no idea what any of that is, but that was the news. Popped up 50 points. Yeah. So we're getting the long signal, and I'm not going to take it there. Kind of waiting now, seeing if we get any other opportunities that make sense instead of doing things that don't make sense. Good luck, John. Crude made a nice move up. I was searching for a crude chart, and I didn't grab it in time. But I mean, I could have grabbed it anywhere along this route. It went up 40 ticks. Yeah, we're bouncing up here for now. Totally stupid move. So waiting, hoping, and maybe getting something good today. Let's chart it while we're kind of sitting here. Chart out. You can see this. Obviously, this one the greatest trade of the day. Went from 764 all the way down to 682, so about 90 points. And this is the long signal I didn't take, and it was against my trading plan. But I gotta start looking at these because it seems like more and more of these are working. 15-point stop obviously would have worked. Now the scary thing here on this one though, looking for 30 point. Oh wait, it actually, man, it wouldn't have hit target until the open. And I very rarely want to hold a trade to open, but that would have worked. Now obviously this one would not have worked. Well, I take that back. It would have worked, but I would have needed a very, very, very big stop. Like a 60-point stop, and I'm never going to use a 60-point stop. But once it came up and then came back down, this would have been a good entry point to ride this down. And now we're here. And this is iffy here. I did not take this here because we're still downtrending on the SMA line, downtrending on the bands, or they're kind of sideways. So it's not really sure which way it wants to go. Anybody else in any trade besides Mr. Burl there? Oh wow, base. Nice. Yeah, but uh, I wouldn't say that's an idiot. You're up a bunch, aren't you? Oh, okay, I got you. Short signal fired on ES. ES sending the second short signal there. So Burl is right so far, and Ace just keeps cashing in. And Q about ready to send a short signal. About tick strike, guys. How's tick strike doing for yous? Pop it back up. course. Popping back up by 30 points there on NQ. Gold sending a short signal. ES now sending a long signal. And now I'm not getting in to NQ. Ah, man. So 60, almost 65 points up on the last two candles. Did send me that long signal there, and I was not happy with that. And it did pull back by 40 points, so it was a good reason not to be happy. But when it broke back above this SMA line, perhaps I should have jumped in on that candle. Would have been 30 points, so I would have got my 30 points real quick. There was news at about 15 minutes ago. Nothing now that I'm aware of. Hold on, let me check financial juice. Nothing I'm seeing major. Right back down. 40 points back down. NQ still is not sure what it wants to do. Well, and ES as well. ES is up and down. Up, down, up, down. That's what I figured, Pearl. Not having a good day here. Now it's still looking like it wants to head up, but I don't know anymore. Gonna go long here. If it breaks this 743 recent resistance, it's still 10 points away. There, 44, there it goes. We're in long. 15-point stop. Immediate pulls back. Wow. Oh my. So it came down, stopped me out, and now going my direction. And I just can't catch a break. And I'm at a loss. I spend hours charting. And it tells me I get these good win rates, and then when I actually get the guts to actually enter trades, I just keep losing. And I'm at a loss. I mean, obviously, if I was running a 30-point stop there, it'd been great, but I can't. If I was, if I had a nice big cushy account, I could run a 30-point stop. But on these evaluations, I can't do that. Okay, Tom. I could have entered ES and also gotten stopped out for this 4-point move back, which would have also been a $200 stop. I only ever trade one contract on a regular size contract. The problem with micros, first of all, earn the trades micros, the commissions on them suck. And second, um, you never dig out. It seems like you never dig out of that hole. I mean, yeah, I've been looking at trading micros on the longer time frames. I was thinking of, about trying that, at least to start getting a cushion. I got to chart that out this weekend. Well, not sure what. I mean, that was just. It was. This one was just bad luck. Because you can see here. Let me go back in time. I charted out all of NQ. Yeah, I've been staying out of CL. Like this is NQ yesterday during the trading hours. You can see I chart out what would be my entries. So I charted out more. I went backwards, but this is from 6 a.m. on. 30 points with a 15-point stop. This one would have lost. This one was 30 points with a 15-point stop. 30 points, 15-point stop. And these would have worked even with a little bit of slippage. Up to 2-3 points of slippage, which, usually I get about a point of slippage. At least 30 points with a 15-point stop. 30 points with a 15-point stop. Obviously a lot more, but I'm looking for 30 points. Here, I mean, if I had accidentally entered in one of these, this could have been a loss. This was a loss here. This is one I definitely would have entered. 30 points, 15-point stop. 30 points, 15-point stop. 30 points, 15-point stop. I wouldn't have taken that one, though. But, here. This is another one. 30 points, 15-point stop. You can see here, I stopped charting there. But you can see how often these signals are right, except for when I try to trade them. There's a thought in my mind that I am cursed. I'm not supposed to be happy in life. But I'm not going to make you all my therapist and go into all of that. But I am tired of struggling. Short signal on ES here. So even that, I mean, I have no idea. I've tried to chart out ES in the past to give me a decent, risk to reward. Even if I had taken this short signal, everyone tells me to stop trading NQ. But this popped back up 2.5 points. So, I mean, obviously, okay, maybe I could go with a 4 points, but is it going to go more than 4 points to give me a more than 1 R? So I could do a 4 point, but is it going to give me at least, oops, hate that. Is it going to give me at least 6 points? So I'm not running at least a 1 R. Run 1 R doesn't seem to be enough. Maybe it is. I don't know. I just know I spent hours working on this. I'm putting in the work. I'm constantly exhausted, and it's just, I don't understand why I'm not seeing the results. And I'm constantly just losing in front of a live audience. So here, let's check this out. This short signal on NQ. 15-point stop. 30 points. Look at that. So I didn't take this trade, and this worked perfectly. So if I had taken this short signal, I would be up. This would be a $600 trade in 3 minutes, but I didn't take it, which is probably why it worked. Yeah, obviously we've been in a kind of a chop zone here, so I didn't take this one because and it failed. So it was good, but it really at this point it looked like it wanted to head up. Now maybe it was in the kind of in the bands a little bit, but not a lot, and it did end up going up 14 points after it stopped me out. Now it looks like it wants to come down. Low of this move over here is 616. It's still 30 points away. Sometimes it's amazing how 30 points can look like a lot or a little. It just doesn't look like 30 points, but it is. Copper's definitely dropping. Gold has gone sideways. Every time I try to look at order flow, it just doesn't work for me. CFT does have an order flow course, free order flow course on his website. So this short signal has gone down 60 points. If I could just catch one trade like that, get myself back to positive, even even in this case, 2 micros, 60 points, it's like 240 bucks. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm gonna have to figure something out this weekend. Now, this is also frustrating because I told you, I've been mentioning about wanting to do some higher time frame stuff. Now, what I missed was, the reason I jumped into that one trade is because I saw, the short signal on here, but what I missed was the fact that its wick touched that third band. That's a third standard deviation band, which almost always means a reversal. But the short signal was still right. It just reversed by, 120 points first. But I should have set a marker. This? Yeah, this. Right here. First of all, I shouldn't have jumped in there because this actually broke one of my trading plans. If it breaks that third band, don't follow the signal. But I could have marked it here and set a limit order to get in here. This was at 638, and now it's down to 599. So that right there is a 30-point win. I could have rhythmic. Wait, I'm confused. I'm not sure of your question. Mean R Trader Pro, bro? Why? I mean, yeah, I could. I am spread out over 3 different accounts, so I could have it up without market data turned on. But I'm curious why you're asking. Yeah, I mean, I actually have R Trader up. I forget. On the Gauntlet account. No, TCP. It's active without market data though. I can't have it on with market data. There might actually be a way to do that with the plugins and all that. I watched that video, but I switch between accounts so much that hasn't been a big thing for me. Making a new low of the day here on NQ. So I was right. That's the other frustrating part. Is more oftentimes than not, I am right. It's just I can't hold a big stop for the pullbacks. You see here again, this set that short signal. It's sending another short signal on the half-hour chart. Closes in 6 minutes. You know, TradingView is totally different. I pay $4 a month for the live data there. It's not connected to anything I can enter an order on. Thanks, Warren. I just prefer charting off of TradingView, although it does sometimes cause me to slow down when I see a signal in TradingView to quickly find the chart that I need. I need one more screen where I can just set my charts on another screen and pull it over when I need it. I tell you, I will say this. When I first started getting into trading, I never would have thought, never realized how much trading was psychological. Yeah, this might bleed out the rest of the day at this point. I'm not sure. Let's see. We're turning back time. We haven't been this low since March 16th. That was an FMLC day. We have not been this low since the last FMLC meeting, when we hit a low of 463. Turn back time. Um, I've watched some or listened to some. I haven't listened in depth. It's just I should. I started teaching myself first on stocks about 2022 now. Yeah, about 2 years ago. And I went to futures a little over a year ago. Q, another new daily low there. ES, also new daily low. Excellent job, Burl. Yeah, I'm gonna spend some time this weekend burning myself out with charts and try and figure things out. It's supposed to make, there's been people that have been asking me to make a video on my strategy and all that, but I think the main, and I have it half done, and it's been on the back burner for about 6 weeks. And I think that the main reason I've been struggling to do that video isn't because I mean, time is always an issue, but I just don't feel confident sharing a strategy that I haven't been making work well. Even though there are others that have used parts of my strategy to have been successful. Uh, um, I'm at a lot of people don't like to trade on Fridays. I hear that from a lot of people. I'm not 100% sure. I guess Fridays can be a little wonky. Certain Fridays options expire, and that can be a weird. It cause weird things. So I'm not 100% sure. I have to search around. Um. Yeah. Matt, I think you actually did send me those a while ago. I think I have them in my email. I just haven't taken the time. I guess I need to do that. With the streaming twice a day and working and all this other stuff, it's been very hard to find time to do everything. Warren, yeah,